what you doing here?
I'm redistributing the wealth. I learned in school spreading the wealth is good for everyone.
Well, I learned from real life that it's not. In fact, there's a word for it. It's called theft.
The stimulus plan is one of the great hoaxes of all time.
Pay as you go, no new deficit spending.
Congress wanted to spend $1 trillion with interest. They agreed. They didn't even take the time to read the bill. They passed it into law.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
It all comes down to this. Remember, it's your money they're spending.
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
The Tea Party movement is a manifestation of conservatives have been pushed too hard for too long.
Tired of the people in Washington thinking that we work for them.
I've been a little amused where people have been having these rallies. You would think they would be saying thank you.
The problem with socialism is that sooner or later you run out of other people's money.
We could say they spend like drunken sailors, but that would be unfair to drunken sailors because the sailors are spending their own money.
The question, whether government is too big or too small, is really vital to the nation.
We all know from our own experience that if you live beyond your means today, by necessity you'll have to live below your means tomorrow. That's the tomorrow that we're creating for our nation.
How do we sustain and pay for the program?
It is fiscal child abuse.
Is there any doubt that they will raise our taxes, that they will make government bigger than ever, and deficits even worse?
Yeah, go us!
I would say Obama's economic and domestic policies have been disastrous.
What we've seen is a slowdown in economic expansion.
We are fiscally hemorrhaging, and we need to do something about it.
Politicians are not listening to the people.
You have to make your voice heard. It does still work.
In the end, 305 million people each have a moral responsibility to God to help this country remain the freest in the world.
I Want Your Money. A controversial look at government spending. Coming this fall.